everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi, my name is Caitlin. Welcome. And today I'm updating my Pan Those Eyeshadows project pan. I love this project so much. So many amazing panners do this project as well. So how I like to do this project, because everyone is different, I randomize 4 eyeshadows every month. 3 of them are from pre-made palettes and 1 of them is a single eyeshadow. And of course, my ultimate goal is to hit pan on them, but I do have a 15 use rollout kind of rule. So if I use a shade 15 times and either I'm nowhere near close to pan, or if I just want to roll it out, I can do that. I do allow myself to do that. And then we are actually doing that with one of the shades today. So I'm super excited to update you guys on our 4 shades. If you remember from last month, they were all very similar. We had a lot of orange shades in this month. So yeah, I'm just really excited to share my progress with you all. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I do so many project pans, shop my stashes, and get ready with me's here on this channel. I did actually do a get ready with me with this look. It was the last video live on my channel. It was a whole collection palette bingo. It was so much fun. I would not have dreamt this look up in a million years, but thanks to that little challenge, I pushed my creativity today, and I'm actually using one of our eyeshadows today as well. So even better, I can't stop looking at the monitor. I just love this look so much. Okay, I'm gonna jump straight into the update because that's what we're here for. So I'm gonna go from newest shade to oldest shade just to keep the suspense up. So first we're gonna talk about my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. And I rolled in the shade Glistening last month. This was a randomized shade, as they all are, and this is what it looked like last month. It was brand new. I think I'd probably used it like once or twice, not very much at all. So we were pretty much starting from scratch, and this is what it looks like today. So I originally thought I'd be able to hit pan in it in a month, but I was very wrong. My focus was elsewhere, unfortunately, but we still do have a pretty good dip going in it. You can tell that I have used it, and I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. So this is the shade that we are talking about, Glistening. Yeah, I've used it 6 times this month, so it's not an ultimate fail. I'm still pretty proud of myself for 6 uses, but we did finish Primavera in my Pan That palette quite a few months ago, so we weren't working on any, I don't want to say boring, but you know what I mean, like just kind of neutral orangey shimmer shades. So this was used quite regularly, 6 times as I said. I always try and have at least 5 uses each update on these eyeshadows just to keep them kind of rolling. So I'm happy I hit that goal with this one. It was just a really nice base shimmer for another shimmer that I do have in this project as well. It worked really well with all of the shades in this project, so I'm really happy about that as well. It's an okay shade. I am used to like super sparkly, intense, duochrome-y indie shades, so it definitely isn't that. It's a very nice shimmer, you know, it's nothing special. It's just like, it's nice. It's okay. I've swatched it on my hand there. Hopefully you can see that. It's fine, you know, nothing to write home about. So we are still working on this. This is going to be in for a few months, I think, but I'm not too fussed about that. It's fine. Next, we had 2 shades from one palette. So first of all, I'm going to start with the shade number 7. So this is what it looked like last month. You can see we did have a little bit of a dip in it. It is the darker shade on the corner, the bottom corner. I really do like this shade and I've been using it a whole lot more. And this is what it looks like today. We have been getting an even bigger dip in this. I'm really excited for this shade because I think that next update we will be able to have pan in this. I'm going to cover up the other shade that is in this project. It's so awkward. But I hope you can see from the close-ups, we do have quite a big dip in this. And this is actually what's in the middle of my eye look today. It is this beautiful matte. So I've used this a hell of a lot. I do use quite a precise brush with this shade as well. I don't tend to use too much of a fluffy brush with it, which obviously makes the dip a lot deeper as well. I think you can see there. I really think that next update, my goal is going to be to hit pan in this, because I really want a pan in this palette. Like, I've not got pan in it yet. It's a really, really old palette. I know I'm holding it really awkwardly, but just bear with me 1 minute. I've used this 5 times this month for a total of 9 uses in the project. It's been in the project for 2 months, so I think we've done pretty well there. But slowly but surely, summer is the greatest time to have this eyeshadow in. My hands are covered in orange eyeshadow now. But unfortunately, the UK has been having a really bad summer. We have had rain and just wind and not very nice weather for most of the summer. So I would love to be able to wear this in the sun, you know, getting a tan, but it's not happening. I'm really, really happy with this shade. I'm so excited to keep using it. And yeah, I'm hoping we can have pan next month. And keeping with this palette, the next shade is the shade number 5. It is the middle shade in this palette. It's kind of like a very light peachy kind of shade. And this is what it looked like last month. You could see we had a few little brush strokes in this, but I do use a very fluffy brush with this shade. So unlike the other shade, it's not going to have a very precise dip. And this is what it looks like today. As you can see, again, nowhere near the dip that the other shade has. Very, very like surface level scrapes in it. Not the best progress, really. So I don't have to cover this up anymore. You can just see the whole palette. Yeah, this shade does not have the same dip. I think you can see at that angle, this shade has the dip, this shade does not. Again, I use a fluffy brush with it, so it's not being dug into really. I think this might be a 15 use shade, because I have used this now 8 times. I've used it 4 times over the past month, and there's still not even a dip in it. So I don't want to work on shades for like 50 uses, you know what I mean? It probably won't take that long, but I do have a very big makeup collection, and 15 uses on one shade is more than enough. So yeah, I do like to roll them out after 15 uses, and I think this is going to be a 15 use shade. It will be nice to get this palette out, because it is definitely taking away from my Modern Renaissance palette. If you didn't know, my Pan That palette this year is my Modern Renaissance, and obviously there are a lot of like orangey tones in that. So I am quite conscious that it is taking away from that. My numbers in my Pan That palette for like Golden Ochre and Realgar are way down this month, because I have been focusing so much on this. It may have been a mistake to roll it in, to be honest, because especially this shade is so similar to Realgar. It is kind of ridiculous, but I'm here now, you know, I'm 8 uses in, I'm 9 uses in for this. I might as well just carry on using it. Kind of annoying, but there are other shades in my Modern Renaissance that I can get love on while I'm working on these oranges. So yeah, this is 8 uses, this is 9 uses. We're carrying on slow but steady, but I think we will get there. And finally, this is my single eyeshadow shade, and this is Sunlight from the Pastel Roses. It is a beautiful, like orangey, greeny duochrome. It is so sparkly, so shimmery. It is stunning, and this is what it looks like this month. Hopefully you can see there is a massive dip in this now, and we have in fact hit our 15 use goal. I forgot to swatch. Bear with. One sec. Okay, here we go. This was the color story. So we have Glistening, Huda 7, Huda 5, and Sunlight. This shade has been so beautiful. Again, it hasn't been summer, but I've been like radiating summer vibes, you know, because this eyeshadow is so stunning. I really do like it. We have hit our 15 uses. I could probably carry on with this, but I just don't really want to. It's one of those shades I want to treasure. I don't want to be like, right, I've got to hit pan. You know what I mean? I want to use it. I want to love it. These Pastel Roses shades are 1 in a million. They are so beautiful. They are my favorite brand in the world. So I think 15 uses for this is more than enough. It's got a decent dip in it. And to be honest, I only think we're about halfway there, so I don't really want to use this another 15 times. I had to use it 7 times this month to hit that goal, so we had a lot of uses this month. It was pretty difficult, but we got there in the end. It's always a joy to use this. I absolutely adore it. You can see the amount of shine and shimmer on this shade. It is so gorgeous. So I'm excited to roll this shade out, and a new single eyeshadow is going to be rolled in its place. I don't normally do looks, but I do have 2 looks that I would like to share with you today. Obviously, the first one, and not included in those 2, is this look. I have got the shade Huda 7 on the middle of my eyes today. Like I said before, it's just been kind of packed on and it's so stunning. But the next look is this look. I did this look for date night with these eyeshadows and also Love Letter from my Modern Renaissance palette. This is the kind of look that I've been doing, and the reason that I haven't been including a bunch of looks is because with these shades, they work so well together that I've just been doing the same kind of look with them. I've been just putting a dark shade on the outer corner and then blending it out with the mattes, putting glistening on the lid and then putting sunlight over the top of it just for like some spidurcle. But that's the kind of basic look that I've been doing with most of these shades, and it's just been kind of a repeated look over and over again. So it's been this look pretty much a lot of the time. And then I also did this look, which I am so proud of. I love this look so much. I did this again with these shades. So the kind of wing part of the look I did with Red Ochre from my Modern Renaissance palette. I blended it out with the 2 Huda mattes. Then I put glistening on the lid and topped it with sunlight. And then I actually put Lyra on top of that, which is a Pastel Roses glittery chameleon shade. So I don't normally do looks, but I thought, you know what, I'd throw these in there. I have them on my phone already. I may as well. I would like to include looks kind of going forward. So if you'd like to see looks, definitely let me know in the comments down below, because I'm sure I'd be able to do that for you. Okay, let's get my Tiny Decisions app up. I beg your pardon, pretty random. I get them literally every time I get them mixed up. So I have 169 single eyeshadows. I'm hoping, okay, let's manifest. I'm hoping not an orange because I am pretty worn out with all these orange tones. I'm thinking maybe like a purple. I know I don't normally say that, but maybe a purple. Obviously a blue would be amazing. Yeah, I'm really hoping for some color this month because I'm getting a little bit sick of oranges. Okay, 71. Let's see what that is. Oh, it's another yellow. I'm gonna actually re-roll because it is actually very similar to Glistening. I will find it. It is Tiger's Eye from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So let me get that. Okay, so this is the shade. Hopefully you can see, this one is a little bit more green toned. I'm gonna swatch it. It is quite different actually. So Tiger's Eye is on the bottom and then Glistening is on the top. Tiger's Eye is a little bit darker. It is a little bit more green toned, but like I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, I really don't want an orange. Okay, let's try again. We have 78, that's gonna be an orange again, I think. Oh no. Okay, well, it's not an orange, but I'm still not chuffed. Yeah, I'll roll this in. I'm not like overjoyed with this shade, to be honest, but this is Revolution Maxi Reloaded in the shade 7. It is kind of like a pastel pink kind of color. So yeah, I'll swatch my new color story and then I'll talk to you guys. Okay, this is my new color story. It is still very, very light, but actually when I was swatching, I did actually think I could blend these 2 shades out together. So Huda Beauty 7 and then my new Revolution shade. That could be a nice change from always pairing it with this 5th shade up here. So it could be more of like a corally kind of thing. And it would also work quite well with Love Letter from my Modern Renaissance palette as well, if I wanted to go more brighter pink that way. So actually, I don't think it's as bad as I originally thought. I would have liked like a bright color. You know me, like look at the eyeshadow I'm wearing today. I love my super bright colors, but you know what? I don't know. I'm not too fussed, to be honest. Whatever. I think next time when one of my main like palette eyeshadows has a pan in it, I am gonna start having like one hand chosen shade, because I do get bored and I do get uninspired by color stories like this. They're just too, like, they're not me. They're not me at all. Like, I want to throw in like a bright teal or like, I don't know, like a grungy green, something like that. So yeah, I think probably Huda Beauty 7 is the next one to go, and hopefully when that goes, I will hand choose a shade if I can. I don't know. But yeah, this is the update. A little bit of a naff one today. I know. But sometimes we just get naff months, and we'll push through. Hopefully next month will be even better for you guys. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, definitely like and subscribe, because it would mean the world to me. I hope you had an amazing day. I hope you did enjoy this update. Again, fingers crossed next month will be a little bit better. So my camera battery is flashing at me, so I'm gonna head off. Have an incredible day, and I will see you very soon for a new video. Bye!